Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, June 4th, 2014. The U.S. stock market is closed. We had a great day today. And, not a spectacular day, but still a really good day. And the reason that I feel is a good day because it was the way the markets are feeling. We see buyers coming in and buying lower prices and driving prices up, and that's what we like to see. We were through that miserable drawdown nearly 10 weeks where it was sellers that were coming in and selling high prices and driving them down. And even though we had a market, an overall market that was going up and even making new highs, it didn't make any difference. We'd buy those highs and we'd lose money on it. Anyway, it's like the pattern has reversed. It's inverted, and it's working in our favor today now. And it feels like just an entirely different kind of market. Anyway, we closed out, drum roll, $53 positive today. We basically just got rid of the junk. That's why we only made $53 in closed-out trades. But what's exciting is we are carrying close to $14,000 in open trade equity going into tomorrow. And you know how it goes. $14,000 can pop up way above $20,000 if we get the right kind of market action tomorrow. So I am pretty excited about this. Dow only made 15 points today. I'll talk about that more when I show you the Dow chart, but we keep getting into some really nice individual trades, and that's making all the difference in the world. Anyway, let's take a look at the chart. Looking here at the Dow again, and what I want you to notice when I'm talking about buyers coming in and buying the lows, this is what I'm talking about. Yesterday, the market made its low right after the open, and buyers came in and drove it up. And then today, it looks like the selling is really powerful here. I mean, we're taking out the lows from yesterday and even the day before, and yet buyers just come in and pounce on this and drive prices up. And we actually ended up closing up 15 points. And while this is all going on, our equity is just growing and growing and growing. So this is just great price action for us, and we like it. But now overall, I look at this Dow chart and I'm trying to figure out, well, what's going to happen here. I would have liked to have seen this thing go up and take out those highs from 3 days ago, but it really didn't get very close to that today. So what's going to happen tomorrow? I mean, this is clearly a sideways market, but it's a sideways market that's showing a lot of strength. So we'll just have to see. I wouldn't want to predict this, but I would say that I'm not going to worry about it if it opens negative. In fact, I would almost prefer that the market open at negative first and then move higher. Anyway, we'll have to see. I'll show you some of our markets today that are pretty interesting. This is a market that we haven't talked too much about. It's Lannett Company. I just don't know where this trade came from. Yesterday we bought this thing, fairly close to the middle of the day, and it did absolutely nothing for us on the close, and then it opened lower, so it went negative, and then it just like slingshotted up here, and this thing just really took off, and we're holding $4,000 in Lannett, and I haven't seen that kind of money in this market in a long time. So this is showing very positive volatility. I gotta show it. I have shown you Mankind quite a bit, but I gotta show you again today because this was just pretty unbelievable. We had gotten out of Mankind 3 days ago, and then we jumped in yesterday, and I told you, you know, I was getting emails saying I was a dumbass for having gotten out over here, but our system says get back in, and that's hard to do, you know, after you've hung on to this thing for a couple of days, got out of it just because it's not going anywhere, and then you got to get back in. And I said the biggest mistake, the thing that would really make me a dumbass, would be if I didn't take that signal. I did take the signal, even though it didn't close particularly strong. Look what happened today. This thing just screamed, and we're holding over you know, $7,000 in Mankind Corporation right now, closed near its high. So obviously the big mistake would have been not to have taken that trade, even though it followed getting out the previous day. Really good move there in Mankind Corporation. And finally, we had another one we haven't seen much of recently, and this is Unipixel. And this thing just came out of the blue toward the end of the day. I jumped into this thing with less than an hour to go, and it just screamed. And we're holding $3,000 in Unipixel. So, you know, obviously we're happy. Trader Bob's happy. Things are going very, very nicely. And so we're going into tomorrow with nearly $14,000. I got to be optimistic about what's going to happen tomorrow. Anyway, that's the way it went. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday.